Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Hello. How is everyone? You know, over in the States, it feels a little weird streaming today because everyone's got a day off. All my friends got a day off. Yeah, my parents have the day off. Hey, Rick. Welcome in. You know, I'm sure you don't celebrate the same Memorial Day as us over in Finland, but I hope you're having a potato day off. Yeah, it's Memorial Weekend here in the States, so it's like a big 3-day holiday weekend. And it's also like a lot of Americans view it as like the kickoff of summer. So it's like everyone like goes out camping or they have barbecues or they, you know, it's typically like it's a federal holiday too, so like companies, stores close up just so everyone can have it off. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? I know. Yeah, so like Alex has the day off and I'm over here still trying to make it like a work day, sort of. It feels a bit wrong, but yeah. Memorial Day is for fallen troops. I think so. This sounds awful of me. I get them confused because there's a Veterans Day in November. It's near my birthday. And that's for, I think, those who served but are still alive. I'm pretty sure Memorial Day, yeah, is for troops that have fallen. And then there's a third one that I think is for active troops. I don't really know. I'm not too sure. But yes, I think so. But it's also just like, if you're like a military person, I feel like you do like the fallen troop thing. If I'm being completely honest, a lot of Americans are like, hell yeah, it's barbecue season. Like, kickstart summer. We're going. What? Like, everyone just like goes camping and plays cornhole and shit. And then like there is that aspect to it, but it's also just like fun summer holiday weekend. It's hard to explain. American culture is something interesting. Maybe Armed Forces Day for active ones. That could be it. I feel like it doesn't ring as much of a bell. Veterans Day and Memorial Day I know are the two big ones because you get an extra day off. And as an American, that's a very big deal. It's a very, very big deal. And then I do know the kickstart of fall and winter is normally Labor Day, and that'll come in September. It's like Memorial Day is the big like kickoff of summer, and then Labor Day in September is normally like the end of summer, and then that'll keep going. December 20th, 2024 is going to be the Space Force birthday. Oh my gosh, hi Lilypad! Welcome in! Oh man, the Space Force. I have a lot of thoughts on the Space Force. You know, maybe when I'm older, it'll be funny and I'll be able to say, like, I remember when the Space Force was founded. Maybe it won't be as dumb as it seems now. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there. You know what I mean? What do they do at the Space Force? I don't even know how much money we're throwing into the Space Force. Who knows? How are you, Lilypad? I'm celebrating a day off, sort of not. I'm streaming anyway, here to hang. It's more likely will be like, I remember when the Space Wars began. We call them the Star Wars, kids. I'm just kidding. That's really sad to think about. Do you guys think we'll start traveling to space by the time we're nearing the end of our generation? You know what I mean? Are we gonna hit that in our lifetime? The billionaires probably will. Rick, I know you didn't keep going with Lock Tomb, but that you read ahead and saw what it was about. Necromancy aside, I do feel like some of that stuff could legit happen. About like the billionaires escaping into space when the world is basically put to shit. Yeah. It's probably better to have established it early. Yeah. If it's gonna come eventually, it makes sense that America, with all of its military money, would do that. That tracks. Space farce. I smell Martian oil. It is ours. Yeah, that also tracks, doesn't it? Yeah, and then there's all this stuff happening with the aliens. That's... Guys, do you remember, was it last summer? This is almost a year ago. A year ago, the US Congress did a hearing on aliens. Do you remember that? That feels like a fever dream now. And it just seems so weird. It seems like something out of a 90s sci-fi movie. Like Contact or something. Yeah, it's not like parts of your country lack clean drinking water. I know. Rick, listen, you know what side of the fence I lay on. I agree with you. I dream of escaping to Scandinavia sometimes. It's a dream. It sits in my brain. It was a statement of our times that Congress had hearings on aliens and nobody cared. I know. I was saying, okay, the whole time that was going on, I was saying, here's the thing, whether you believe all that stuff is real or not, it's one of two things. Either it's real and we're living in real life sci-fi novel times, right? Craziness. Or it's not real and the American Congress was kind of dumb enough to spend the time and the money to engage with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, either way, crazy. It was nuts either way. And since then, it's been a year and it's like nothing's happened since. I haven't seen anything. Granted, I haven't like kept up on it. It's not like I've looked into it, but it's wild. It's wild. I don't know if it's alien based or no, but I think there's some really wicked technology flying out there. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I'm definitely a believer of the whole, like, it's too big for there to be nothing, right? And I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm so on the fence about it with what happened last year where, like, you could convince me, like, well, yeah, maybe there is something and it all is just, like, a big government cover-up. Or you could convince me of, like, no, this is just craziness. I'm really, like, I am not steadfast one way or the other on this. Which is funny, because I normally am on issues. Yeah. My husband has a saying with that where it's like strong opinions loosely held or something. And it's the idea that like going into conversations like this open-minded will help you learn more and just be a better, more well-rounded person. But in this case, I don't even have a strong opinion. I got nothing. Nothing. Didn't a Mexican archaeologist come out with an ancient... Oh, with the ancient mummy aliens? I think that was fake. Yeah, that was widely criticized. Yeah, I remember seeing that on Reddit, Lilypad, and that was like some months after, with all the hype still kind of in the air. And I'm fairly certain that was fabricated. And everyone was just still on like the alien hype train. Everyone was still feeling it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of me that thinks it would be really cool if aliens existed. Also afraid. You know what? No, I think I might be quite afraid with how the state of things are. I honest to God wouldn't trust our leadership to handle it well. I should say particularly my leadership as an American to handle it well. I'd be quite nervous. That's the Dark Forest theory on aliens. Wait, Rick, I feel like because we've talked, this isn't the first time we've talked about aliens. I feel like you've told me something like that before, that humanity should really stop shouting out into the void. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is what I'm remembering. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if we're ready for that. Like, not even technology-wise. I'm even saying diplomatically. I feel like we're not there. I think if anything came of that, it would be bad. Really bad. You're right. We're sounding too crazy. It's only Monday morning, sort of afternoon for me. We can't sound like this early in the week. It's basically a fancy word for we might end up living in Warhammer 40k. Then I really need to dust up my knowledge on that, don't I? Yeah, it's gonna be something. Who knows what the future holds? Alright, well guys, I have kind of fun things to tell you about, I guess. It's kind of a surprise, but not really a surprise. So, the plan is for stream today. We're gonna do our embarrassment hour. And then, I think I'm going to paint a bit. I'm going to finish that study that I did last week on stream with you guys. I only got to touch it just like a teeny bit more, but I'm going to finish it. I'm going to keep it to kind of a short stream. Like, instead of the 3 hours I normally do, I'm going to keep it closer to 2 because I think I'm doing a second stream tonight. I think I'm going to put the time in the Discord to adjust for your time zones, but it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern time. So like 6 hours from now. And I'm going to play Lethal Company with a bunch of friends of mine. And they're all the same amount of a boomer as me. So it's going to be fun. Not really. Actually, it's going to be me and Alex. Alex is super competent, so he'll be the only one that knows what he's doing. And then 2 other friends of ours that we play D&D with. So it will be the 4 of us struggling to play Lethal Company. And I promise it'll be funny. 2 streams? Yeah, I think so. The only reason there's a big maybe with it is because we have to do a sound check. And one of our friends, like, we're concerned if the sound's not going to be good for a stream and might cause some problems. But if all goes as planned, I will be streaming again later in some hours. And we'll play Lethal Company. And that'll be fun. And then I think I'm also doing an extra stream on Wednesday because I can't do Thursday like usual, so it's a whole thing. I'm going to put that all in the Discord though, so it'll be what it's going to be. Also, Lilypad, I don't think you were here for this, but last Thursday, I had to get liquid nitrogen put on my eye right here to get this thing off. And at first it didn't do anything, and I thought, well, I guess I'm just stuck with this for the rest of my life. And guys, it's actually like coming off. That's why there's a big dot there right now. Crazy though. Medical science is fantastic. Yeah, I definitely thought it wasn't working for the first like 4 days, and I was like, well, this is my life now. All right, we're on to connections, baby. Oh, I had that as a kid for a skid thing on my foot. Yeah, did it take about a week for it to happen? That's what she told me, but it literally didn't look any different from Thursday until this morning when I woke up, and I thought, okay. But it was so close to my eye, I had to go to a specialist for it, because when she put it on my face, it felt like my eyeball was freezing over. And she was even telling me, she was like, just to warn you, it's gonna feel like it's getting inside your eyeball, but I promise it's not. You just gotta keep your eyes closed. And I said, okay. It was very weird. Was it a wart or like a sty? No, it's none of those. It's actually this thing called like, it's a kind of keratosis, I guess. I thought it was a skin tag, and she told me no. It's not. It's something else. And it's just like a weird, almost like a mole, but not quite under my eye, because it's not a different color. So they took it off, and I said, okay. That was cool. Mine was a wart the doc couldn't aim, and I got frostbite itchiness around it. Oh my god. Mine definitely like, here, I'll pull this up so we can start thinking in the think tank. Mine definitely, like, it stung a little bit, but I was prepared for like I've gotten a lot of piercings before, so I was prepared for like that kind of pain, like when a piercing needle is put through you. And luckily it didn't sting that bad at all. But also whenever you get a piercing, because like, you know, there's a hole in your body and you're wounded essentially. You know, wherever the piercing site is, that hurts for a bit, for like a day or two. There's just kind of like a throbbing pain, or it almost feels like bruised or something. Don't look up keratosis if you have tryptophobia. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I've only seen like single pictures of it. I'm so sorry. Trigger warning, everybody. Don't look up keratosis then. Rip. Sorry. That was what was on my face. Wait, what was I saying about... Oh, shit, I lost my train of thought. I felt bad. I made Lilypad look up a fear of his, probably. Rip. Connections. I completely lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. I have the Monday brain. What can I say? And I stare at chat like a dog watching a squirrel. So every time a new message pops up, I'm like, oh, what? What was that? Okay, what have we got? Flat tire. Pump, natural, waffle. What the hell is this? Alright, if anyone's new to Connections, the point of this game is part of our warm-ups that we do. You make 4 groups of 4, and they all go together in some odd way. It's different every day you play, but these are free games on New York Times. Oh, that's right, the piercings! That's right, Lilypad. I thought it was going to feel like that, and it was way easier, but it did get that throbbing and itchiness the days after that my piercings have had. But the actual procedure luckily didn't hurt at all, which I was very afraid of, considering it's on my eyeball. Like, it's on my eyelid, but like if you touch it, you can feel my eyeballs right there. So I was nervous. Twitch clips are amazing for losing your train of thought. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought of that, Lilypad. That's a good idea. Down, quarter are American football words. Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if any of these other ones are, though. Speak and say. Oh, wait. Speak, heel, shake. Those are all like dog commands. Flat, down? Down is also a dog command. I'll go for it. Hey, Elwolf! Hello to all the people in chat. Hey, Elwolf, how are you doing? I hope you've been well. Happy Memorial Day if you're in the States. I feel like you're not in the States, though. Have we talked about that? I forget. Either way, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Speak, voice, vote, say. Oh, rip. Sorry, Rick. We've eliminated that. Okay, vote, choice. Seems like it can go together. To voice something. That might be a stretch. To say. We'll try it. We'll send it. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm from Europe. Okay, I thought so. I thought I remembered that. But I just don't want to be rude and leave anyone out. I think most of my chat is European or Canadian, oddly enough. And then there's a couple people that are from Asia. There's hardly ever any Americans here. I also thought my dog... Wait, you taught your dog the command vote? That's what we need. We need that here. God, could you guys imagine if dogs could vote? Okay, what is this? Pump. Quarter. I don't know. Pump and quarter are also kind of football terms. Now I'm thinking on like the football. Sorry, the American football train. Okay. Waffle. Waffle's a weird one, right? What goes with waffle? Waffle house. Waffle fries? Nope, that's not it. You know what I mean? Waffle's the weird one. If we can figure out what else this goes with, then we're golden. We're freaking good. Quarter, steam, or cooking stuff. Ooh, that's a good point. I mean, waffle fries. Whole is kind of a cooking thing, right? Tire could be car. Or to make tired. Oh, that's true. That's true. Whole wheat. That's a good point. Yeah, it's true. To tire out. Man, that's tough. I don't know. I don't even have a guess. If anyone's got a guess, I'm willing to shoot the shot. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I want to go with waffle. What could go with waffle? Pancakes. Eggs. Nope. Waffle could go with... Steam could be like energy, right? Like maybe pump, like a heat pump. Is that dumb? I feel like I'm stretching. I feel like that's stretch. Mmm. You could maybe... I don't know. I keep seeing flat next to tire and I go, oh, flat tire. That's not it. That's not it at all. Okay, I'm gonna go with Rick's thing about food. Maybe I just try this. Let's think what BS this game pulled before. I know, that's very true. It does a lot of homophones. So like things that sound alike, or if you change a letter, then it becomes a homophone. I'm just gonna send this and see what happens. I wasn't even one away. All right. Uh-oh. Jesus Christ, it's already been 25 minutes. Okay, I have to get my act together. I have to... No, we as a group, we need to figure this out. Quarterback. Flat back. Is flat back a thing? Tire back. Whole is whole. Tire means two things. I'm willing to send that, Rick. I'm willing to send something with it. Okay, wait. I'm thinking these have to do with like, you know how this game will do word blank or blank word like it did with Facebook, Pocketbook. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this here. Like natural. What could be with natural? Natural pump, flat steam. Oh, it's water. I'll send it. That makes as much sense as anything else. Rick, you've been cheated. You've been cheated, my dude. Dang. All right, let's shuffle. Does that help us? These two cannot be together. Thank you. It's waffle. Waffles throw me off. What else could steam mean? Because steam, it's like, okay, the physical water. To steam something? Is there like slang for that? To be angry? That's what I'm wondering. Or what about like symptoms? I don't know, it does kind of feel like steam and pump go together, right? Could it be like parts of a car? You know? I don't... Oh, God. Or like, I'm gonna send it. Did we do this already? I'm sending it. What if I did this? I don't know. This was one away. This was one away. We can use our powers of deduction to figure this out. I believe in us. We have... See, that also means these go together somehow, but those are one away, right? We just have to flip one, and then we're good. So what's the one we flip? What was your theme for this? I was thinking of, like, car parts, which was a stretch, or like engine parts, like, I don't know, industrial terms, maybe? Industry? You think flat and quarter are switched? Waffle, flat, whole, natural. Switch them. I'm willing to send it. But Lilypad, this is our last guess. How confident are you? Are you confident? Whole foods, natural foods. 12%. You know what? That's more than me before. I'll send it. If we die, we die. Shit. Kinds of notes? I have my degree in music. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate this. I hate it here. I should have known. I don't know how much Alex is paying attention, but Alex, you should have known too. You should be disappointed. That was your Jeopardy specialty. I know! I know. I fucked it up, guys. I know. Gosh, I really should have known that. That's embarrassing. Let's move on from that. Let's pretend that never happened. Next game. We have Noodle on this one? Like to think about it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I thought it's gonna be like pasta shapes. You know what I mean? Like penne. Is penne on here? Pasta. Bow tie. I got it. I got it. That means spaghetti has got to be one, right? Nope. Hey, Jack. Welcome in. I'm glad you weren't here for the last connections, Rip. It was bad. One of the categories was a music notation category, and I didn't get it. I was sad. Although maybe you would have gotten it. Maybe if you were here, we would have been successful. Bow tie is a type of pasta. It is. I think it's also got a different name. I think it's called like... I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know what it looks like when it's spelled out. It's called like farfalla? Farfalle? Something like that. But colloquially, we call it the bow tie. I'll check it out later. You don't need to. You're not missing much. Okay, well now I'm just looking for pasta stuff and I'm turning up blank. I see wheel in the bottom right. Oh, yep. Nailed it. But I feel like the pasta name is blank wheel. Yeah, I agree. This game also cuts itself some slack, I feel. Oh, never mind. Oh. I feel like spaghetti's it's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe Alfredo? Do we see Alfredo? I feel like I should be doing this the whole time. I'm allowed to do this. I'm actually part Italian. And we're not even that far removed from Italy. They came over in the 60s or something. They're very Italian. Or no, not Alfredo. What am I thinking of? Fettuccine. That's what I'm thinking. I don't see it, so we're gonna start doing my little hint game. Bone. Nope. Shell. No. Dang. Oh wait, I see sail as a word. Bam. Give me the hint. Tube? Do they mean like macaroni? Or like penne? Who the hell has ever said tube? Can I have some tube pasta? Yeah, do you have tube pasta? That's what I want. That's stupid. That's really stupid. Definitely taking their liberties on this one. Yeah, 100% tube. You lost so much respect there, Strands. How could you? Pasta. Oh wait, is pasta like... Oh, wait, I think I see it. I think it's gonna be pasta shapes. I think that's the spanagram. Lily pad got the spanagram. This is ribbon. This is shell. It's all coming together, baby. I once went to an Italian place and ordered the airplane-shaped pasta. Wait, what is that? Is there airplane-shaped pasta? I was 26 and got some side-eye from the chef. Who cares? Oh, it was the kids option. You do you. There was a time my mom, I was really young, but we were like on a cruise. And so on cruises, it's often like all expense paid. So every meal is paid for and you get to eat whatever you want. And I think it was like one day for breakfast, we went to one of the restaurants and I think she was just like, screw it, I'm on vacation, I'm gonna do what I want. And she ordered chocolate milk. Cause she just really wanted it. I think it was same vibe, same vibe. We used to get like Mario shaped mac and cheese as kids and it was so superior. Oh yeah. Do you guys remember like all the fun gummies they used to sell? Like when I was a kid, it was like the first Pokemon movies were starting to come out and I feel like they had the best gummies in the world were the Pokemon shaped gummies that came out after the second Pokemon movie came out. Cause the Lugia gummies were the best ones in the whole world. We did this. We did it. I'd get it again if it still existed because it was way better. I have felt that about those gummies, or even just like snacks and candy that existed when you were a kid. Does anyone else have like fun little things they used to eat? They're just gone forever now. I know sometimes you can find that stuff on eBay. For me, the Pokemon gummies were up there. Those were goated. I would eat those again. Alright, unless somebody's got a different word, I might start with candy, since we're talking about it. We all know the Flintstones vitamins. Yeah, I took those for a while. They really helped me transition to the, oh no. Shit, someone else give me a word. Someone else go. Ghost? Shit. Anyways, oh my god. Someone else do something. I'm ruining this. I now take the one a day gummies, and the Flintstones vitamins made that transition seamless. I just take candy every day for my health. It's good for me. I do it for my health. What do I do? Oh my god. Sleep? Is it worth the risk with the double vowel? Is there a way we can sneak another letter in there? Slept. Slurped. We could do slurp. You know what, Rick? I'm gonna take the leap of faith with you because yesterday there was also a double letter. I'm doing it. Okay, we got more out of that than we should have. So that's cool. What could this end with? Like an R, maybe? Skier? Could it be skier? Do we think that makes sense? I got excited on the first screen. Rick just pulls it out of his butt. If we had started with sleep, we would have won. Rick, we did it! Yo, look at us. Look at us. I would not have gotten skier if it weren't for sleep. Great pull. Thank you. Thank you. I do think I'm getting better at this game. Doing it on stream. I feel a little less embarrassed every time. So that's a win. Okay, plans for today. I'm gonna do the teeniest bit of painting right now. But then, I think I'm just gonna fill in the rest of the stream doing Vampire Survivors. If that's cool with y'all. Oh yeah, because Jack, you were not here when all I said this. But, I think I'm gonna do a night stream tonight. It kind of depends. All has to go well. But my friends want to stream with me. They said, yeah, we'll be on a stream and we're gonna play Lethal Company, which I'm super jazzed about. So today's gonna be not as long, because we'll be doing that later. Question of the day. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Alex again about getting that like programmed in. Ooh, okay, I might be able to join chat tonight. Oh yay! You're gonna like them. They're fellow band kids. We all went to school for music together, even if that's not what we're all doing. But it's gonna be a good time. Okay, let me pull up the question of the day. We haven't done this in a while. I love these. Okay, where were we last? Okay, no, we did that one. We did this one. Oh, I hate that the first thing that came to my mind for this question was something sad, but maybe I'll be able to come up with more things to talk about. Okay, the question for myself and everyone in the room is, what is the weirdest thing you have seen? What's the weirdest thing you've seen? I do have a story as I pull up my painting and catch up with chat. But I want to hear your answers too. It's not something from my childhood, but rather my college period. We used to have Nando's peri peri sauce in the grocery store. I don't know what that is. But for some spine-chilling reason, they took it out. I can buy it online from the Smile Company. Wait, what's the Smile Company? But I have very bad experiences with them. What's the Smile Company? Amazon! Oh, that's true, that's true. I do try to avoid Amazon now when I can. Unfortunately, where I live too, sometimes it's unavoidable because I don't have like access to a lot of stuff. That. Okay. Here's the painting exercise we're doing. I will be asleep, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it's been a week. Yeah, that's true, Rick. But hey, congrats on your, God, what am I saying? Your shift, like your test? What would you even call it? It's not an exam. That's what I was gonna say. But congrats. Guys, Rick did well on his, like, test to get shift manager. Hell yeah. But he's also been extremely sick, so also not hell yeah. Now I avoid eating pasta because I miss my chicken sauce too much. Oh, that sucks. You know, one of my favorite jarred pastas, I think they changed their recipe and it's not the same. It makes me upset now. Like, I gotta find new jar pasta. Because that's like my lazy day stuff, you know? How am I supposed to do anything now? I don't feel like cooking. Okay, as always though, if people have questions about what I'm doing with this, let me know. I'm trying a new sort of, environment study thing that I got from a class that I'm currently taking. And, it's a fun time. It's also a new way of painting with masks and stuff, so yeah, totally happy to, like, answer questions, tell you what I'm doing. All that jazz. Nando's is so goated, but they removed themselves from Canada during COVID. Oh wow, so Nando's is a thing internationally. I just don't know about it? Clearly I need to look this up. Hold on, let me pull up a tab. I want to know what this is. You said it was Nando's, it's peri peri sauce? Okay, well that's already coming into my Google search. I have never seen this. Oh, it's a hot sauce? I can tell you right now. That's up Alex's alley. Oh, this looks good. It kind of looks like, there's a restaurant chain near me that calls stuff like this a yum yum sauce. That's like what they call it. It's called Robatos. Don't listen to me. I sound a little crazy, but that's cool. I'll look into that. Wow. Oh, thanks, Lilypad. Yeah, congrats. I feel like doing that stuff when you're sick is Never a fun time. I don't envy you at all. Oh. Wait, so what? Hold on, I gotta figure out what... There we go. Gotta figure out what layer I'm on. Okay. It's a Portuguese chicken restaurant. Oh, it's from the UK. Okay. They sell their products in grocery stores. Portuguese style chicken, I should say. Their restaurant. Oh, it's definitely from the UK. That's cool. I had no idea. In China, I saw a man accidentally topple his bucket of crabs and then frantically chase them around when his lunch started scurrying away in all directions. That is insane. I'll say my sad one. I hate that this is like, maybe I've seen weirder. So like, I'm gonna keep looking and garnering ideas even from you guys. But when I lived in my old apartment, this was bad. This was my husband and I, then fiance, you know, we're figuring stuff out. We're trying our best to make it as adults in this world with our first jobs. And because of that, we didn't live in the best, we didn't live in the best area. Like low socioeconomic, it tended to be just the rough side of town, I would say. Not there's a problem with that, but I saw some stuff. There was like a lot of like domestic abuse happening around us that you could hear through the walls, you know? And that was just like not a good time, just to paint you a picture. But one day, I was reading my book in this little sun area. It was like my happy place in this apartment. And there's windows all around me. And I could look around at the apartment complex, which was like decent enough. And I looked down one day and our neighbors directly across from us and down the stairs walked out with a baby holding. It was like a newborn baby, probably like 3 or 4 months old, like very, very, very new. And this is probably like slight trigger warning, like turn off for like, I don't know, turn off your volume for a second if you're like sensitive to like bad home situations and like abuse and whatnot. Just, I don't know. I don't want to freak anyone out. But I looked down and I saw this baby, and the person holding the baby was also smoking a cigarette and would take puffs of the cigarette and then would give it to the baby, and the baby would like lean forward and also puff on the cigarette as if they had done that their whole life and that's what they knew. Yeah, blew my mind. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, no, it was awful. It was awful. I literally like dropped my book and I was like, what do I do? I feel like I should do something. I ended up like actually calling authorities because I was like, I can't just sit here and like let that happen to a baby that was definitely less than 3 months old. You know what or not 3, sorry, 6 months old. It had to have been in that age range. And I was just like, I have to do something, right? I can't just like pretend I didn't see this awful thing. So yeah, that's my weird story. It's like sad weird, isn't it? Yeah, what? Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. I hate that I saw that. But that's okay, because then we moved out of there like 3 months later into this house, which has been great. And we left that behind. So yeah, that's my sad weird story. I don't mean to bring down the mood, but what else is like a weird thing I've seen? I don't really know. I wonder if the mom smoked during pregnancy so the baby was born, with a nicotine dependency. You know, knowing what I knew about those neighbors, that would not surprise me in the slightest. Like, at all. Get your hands on one of those cheeky bottles. It's more addictive than getting internet points from strangers. You know, I'm surprised at how well I'm doing with the internet point thing. I thought I would want to like, I don't know how to say this. I thought it would like gnaw away at me a bit more. But guys, I lost my first follower. And like, I don't know, I feel like Alyssa a couple years ago would have been like, oh my god, I'm walking backwards, ah. But now, I'm just kind of like, oh, alright, that'll happen, whatever. And like, I'm okay with it. That would not have been a thing a couple years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm also like, obviously, super excited to grow and like do more. That's what I want in Twitch and being online, but I don't know. I was pretty proud of myself. Oh, you're hearing chimes unless it's part of the lo-fi. I think that might have been, I was pressing a sticky key on my Photoshop, which is just unfortunate. I'll try to be better about that. I haven't noticed chimes. Yeah, it's just the couple of, I was just pressing a key that I shouldn't have. It's a Photoshop command. I've heard them very subtly. Definitely not coming from my computer. They're Windows OS chimes and you're on Mac. No, you're not imagining it. That was me. I'm sorry. Do you get notifications when you lose followers? No, but I have the little gold ticker up in my corner whenever I go live. Cause like if you're going for affiliate, they throw those metrics in your face all the goddamn time. All of the time. It's like, here's where you are. You're this many people. That's what's going on. Ah. And so it's just it's hard to avoid. So I just like got back from I even got back. How would I say that? I just like I was taking like a couple days off from my computer, I guess is a good way to say it, after finishing up my film and whatnot last week. And then I came back on Saturday morning and I was like, oh, number went down. Okay. I'm really having a hard time figuring out the whole soft edge thing. I'm trying to copy how the guy does it from a demo. His name is Ulysses I can't say it. He's French. Verhasselt? Verhasselt? I don't think his name is French. I don't know. Anyways, great artist. Look him up. He's awesome. And, no, you know what I should do? I should do what Lilypad does. Lilypad, I'm gonna learn from you. Hold on. I'm gonna combine your efforts. That looks dumb, though. It should go down. It looks dumb. We should go down-us. Like this way. Into the valley. That would look better. Yeah, it does look better. I'm trying to be so minimal with my edges, right? I'm trying to do the teeniest bit. I just need to like imply. I need to imply them. But I need to keep most of my hard edges. Yeah, like that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I was thinking it might have been an error chime too. Makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. Or maybe a bot had followed and they got yeeted off Twitch. That's true too. That is very true. It could have been that. Here's hoping. I mean, that's okay. I also totally get when like people, you know, watch and then maybe they're like, eh, it's not my thing. I get it. Okay, I kind of have a fun idea of something I want to try. Let's darken this one up a little bit. Yeah, even just like the slightest of gradients kind of makes it a bit better, doesn't it? So normally I'd also want to add some soft edges to the clouds. I don't think I want to do that. I kind of think I just want to leave it. I think I want to add most of the soft edges here, but I kind of like how angular the clouds are. I don't know. Thoughts? Anybody got thoughts on that? Should Should I add stuff to the clouds? No, everyone must love me. You're right, everyone must love me too. Let's see if this is on darken though. That's not gonna do anything. What if we did do that? Yeah, it's something I was like, I've been kind of like, I know this might sound like sad or whatever, but I don't know, I feel like as a creative in any field, kind of preparing for rejection or anything like that is only good and healthy, you know? It's a good thing to prepare for. And maybe not expect it. That's another thing. There's a difference between anticipating something, expecting it, or just like kind of being okay if it comes up, if it happens. And I think that's kind of like more of the boat I was in. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, also, how was everyone else's weekend? Oops. Wait, so what am I doing? I'm adding this. Hold on. Oh man, the lasso tool is confusing me. Right now I have the black selected. Okay. That means I can go like this. There we go. Sometimes the lasso tool confuses me. Yeah, it's very weird that today still feels like a weekend to me, given the Memorial holiday. So, like even in a bit after this stream, Alex and I are going over to see my parents and have a little dinner with them. And then I'll come back tonight and do that second stream, hopefully. The only reason I wouldn't be able to stream that, just so people know, is if the audio gets a little funky. Which is entirely possible. We have to test that, and we're doing that before the stream time, which will be around 7 Eastern. FYI. I'll post that in the Discord, though, for sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Who or what funds bad movies? Because there's thousands and thousands, not even B movies. I completely agree. They keep getting made, but with what money? Someone has to see them, and people invest in them for that reason, which is why reboots also keep happening. But yeah, people see them. I feel like I see a lot of B-ranked action films that always get made, or horror films all the time. I don't know how that happens. I think my neighbor is pretty weird. He's kind of creepy. We call him the murderer. Oh wait, is this your creepy story? Or I guess weird story. Sorry if I dragged down the conversation with my sad apartment stories. Oh no. He has a bunch of dresses hanging in the middle of his apartment, but he has no wife, so our current hypothesis is that he just enjoys owning women's clothes. I mean, maybe that's a thing of his. The more sad possibility is his wife's dead. Oh, okay. So you're picking up a creepy vibe specifically from him. Like they're actively hanging in the middle of the apartment. In a serial killer kind of way, not just like I have dresses in the closet kind of vibe, because that does make a difference. There's a way to do things, and clearly that is not the way. Okay, so this is the correct edge. I think I do want this to be. Let's go with this color, and that is his way to cope. That's interesting. That's interesting. That makes me like kind of feel bad. But it is also, okay, does anyone else think that like mental health stuff like that, it's so like, because I'm assuming if it is a situation like that, I feel bad because that's kind of like a cry for help, you know? Like, oh no, this guy is hurting and like needs help. But then also, it's not necessarily like your place either to go and fix that, you know? Stuff like that's tough. Okay, Roger Corman, one of the most prolific B-movie producers of all time. Oh, just passed away at 98. Dig into his bio and it might give you some insight. Oh, okay. Wait, I would love to hear more about this. He funded hundreds of them. Major American directors like Spielberg, Scorsese mourned him as a huge positive influence in the industry. Oh, I'm curious. Okay, Jack, why is that? We're suffering from a dearth of good enough middle-class movies, though. Fun, $20 million action. Oh! Wait. Oh my god, Windows. How... No one saw that, right? The freaking... You know how Windows is trying to phase out Windows 10? It just covered my whole screen in a bright white light saying, you should upgrade to Windows 11. Sorry. Anyways, something about fun $20 million action flicks and rom-coms. You didn't see it? That's good. I mean, not that it was bad. It was just like, get rid of Windows 10. Come to Windows 11. Blah, blah, blah. Stupid. Yeah, that's interesting, though. I could see... Middle class anything is good, right? Anytime you have extremes in just one direction or the other, that's not necessarily a good thing. Okay. I do want to add just a bit more atmosphere. Is that too much? I kind of think it's nice. Yeah, and maybe we actually put a bit more atmosphere here. But yeah, middle of the road stuff is good. It only helps. Middle class in economics helps. I could see maybe in film that's like the crossover, you know, where like actors have a chance to get experience, or really any crew member, camera people, artists, etc., costuming. Maybe they get more practice before they go on to high level films. And then you have so much money being thrown into films and stuff, or even shows nowadays too, that like they're not ready for it, or the showrunners are. I haven't seen it all, but I've heard a lot of people make that argument with the show Rings of Power, and how Rings of Power is a show that could have maybe used a bit more of an experienced team. Maybe not even experienced, but just like, no, it was kind of experience. Experience in people who knew the IP. I say that as someone who didn't watch it though. Don't come at me. Do I want that there? Yeah, maybe slight. I want to mess around with motion blur too. And maybe I need to go back and kind of visit the video this guy made, the demo. Yeah, he was saying how careful he likes to be with the lasso tool and not using it too much, which I get. I have a fear of it. Yeah, we used to joke that they were his trophies. Oh my god. That's true. I used to watch a ton of cheap rom-coms when I was younger, and that well is definitely dried up. Yeah, that's true. Or even like, you know what else is kind of dried up? Like the made-for-TV film. You know? Like the... Not quite Lifetime, because like a Lifetime film is one thing, but then there's like the not quite in theaters film, but was still kind of decent. I don't know. It's the stuff I would watch whenever I was sick and it was like a rainy day or something. Oh, Alyssa, pro tip. You can hold down shift when drawing with the lasso tool and switch to polygonal lasso tool. And that way you, can lift your pen during the drawing. Wait, okay. I've seen that, but I've never known how to do that. So if I did this and then press shift, it does, hold on. I did it, but it didn't work. Okay, you can hold down shift when drawing with the lasso tool. No, not starting with it. Just shift to the polygonal lasso tool. Lilypad, it's not working. What am I doing? Okay, catching up. Why doesn't Microsoft launch a new Windows that's designed in the visual of 95? I would be on that in a heartbeat. 100%. I heard that one of the Rings of Power showrunners would have been great, but the other was so terrible it took the whole Titanic down. That could have been the case. I've heard some stuff too with like they didn't have a ton of experience, but they're a little bit of experience with J.J. Abrams, who is also known to kind of like not necessarily care for an IP a ton. Like he does his own thing, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, IP be damned, you know. And with something like Lord of the Rings, that's you're playing a dangerous game. That IP is all about the lore, baby. That's all about lore. Nobody's willing to put in the kind of work that Peter Jackson did for the original trilogy. 100%. Not even Peter Jackson was willing to put in that amount of work into the Hobbit trilogy that I did for Lord of the Rings. Yeah. But the lack of effort shows. Yeah, I agree. I feel like there was also more meddling with the Hobbit, right? Like, didn't he fight so hard for the ability to, I don't know what I'm saying, like, to basically make what he wanted in his vision, and no one's touching it, this is mine, kind of thing. And they filmed, like, all the movies at once, too. I learned that kind of just recently. Oh my god, what would happen if they went way past Windows 10, 11, and it went all the way back to 95? Oh, it's with Alt? Okay, hold up. And if I let go of it, what happens? Oh my god, hold on. Everyone, hold on. So what if I, oh my god. Oh my god, and it picks up where it went. It's really exciting. Thank you. I didn't know that trick. Thank you. Okay, first draw, then hold Alt. I got it. I have to remember that now. I had no idea I could do that. Thank you. Well, I've seen it, but I thought maybe it was like some special key binding I'd have to make, and I was like, screw it. I don't want to mess with that anyway. So cool. Thank you. I wonder when the corporates will start learning to stop pissing off nerds. I think that all the time, Rick, and then they keep testing the waters. They keep doing it. AI is, I feel like, doing the same goddamn thing, and it makes me upset. I don't know if anyone follows me on Instagram, but did you guys see the new AI? There's a like a US security board for AI development or whatever, and the freaking board is like the CEO of Adobe, the CEO of OpenAI, the CEO of like I think Google or Microsoft was in there. It was like every company that is actively making AI are the ones in charge of like the AI safety board, and I was like threw up in my mouth a little bit. So bad. We will take you down with all the suppressed rage of I never got laid in high school. Oh, that's funnier than it should be, rip. I'm not sure on the backstory of the Hobbit production and corporate meddling. Other than that, it was supposed to be 2 movies and they forced him to make 3. That blows. I hate executive meddling. Lord of the Rings was filmed all at once, other than reshoots. Yeah. I remember just learning that recently. It was like a video essay. Maybe if I can find it again, I'll post it in the Discord. It was a video essay I watched some time ago. And it was all about like, God, what was it? It was like this actor that they were gonna get as Aragorn ended up like being awful. Like an awful human being. Just like not the kind of person you'd want to work with at all. Let's do that. Haha. And he was like a complete disaster to work with, and everyone hated him so much. And he also like didn't want to learn horseback riding or like do sword training. So they essentially collectively kicked him out and he left. And so they had to find a new Aragorn, and that's when Viggo Mortensen stepped in. And so it's this whole essay about like the path to finding our current Aragorn and how that went down. Which is just funny. Yeah, I don't like these old ones. I'm trashing them. Okay, the thing I want to try that the guy does a lot of is like uses motion blur sometimes to get like super duper soft, super soft gradients. And I low-key want to try it. We're gonna see. This is me experimenting with the end of this piece, so we're, You're seeing it in full time. Uh-oh. Oh! That's because it wasn't feathered before I did it? Okay, that's fine. We can do it. It's a big file, too. Do this. And this also makes me think if I end up doing this more, I should get like a hotkey for this. Oh, that's kind of cool. Can I like... Okay, that's neat. I see how that could be really cool for clouds. Even from far away, that's kind of neat. Okay. I wouldn't remove all the fault from the nerds. That's true. And Vigo only originally agreed. Oh, because his son told him he would stop loving him if he turned down the role of Aragorn. That is intense. Speaking of video essays, over my lunch break I started watching the 4-hour video essay that everyone's been talking about, the failure of Star Wars Hotel at Disney World. Wait, is that failing currently? How is that going? Because I feel like I just heard about that hotel opening, no? Is it? I didn't know that. Okay, I'm only going to watch it on my lunch breaks, though, so I'll report back in 8 business days. Yes. 18 months? Wait, it opened and it closed? Oh, yeah. It was basically dead at launch. Okay, wait. I'm going to ask for installments of the video essay. Or feel free also to post it in the Discord, Jack, because I'm interested in that. Alex might be as well, because he loves Star Wars. What the hell happened? What the hell happened over there, then? Damn. Sucks to suck, Disney. What happened? Okay, let's try this, and let's try this on maybe a lightened layer. I'm kind of breaking away from the guy's teachings because I can't think of new techniques and do this at the same time, so we're here now. Yeah, I don't really think those need that there as much. We can just back that off. Give it a little bit of a glow. That's fine. It was $1,200 a night? I'll post it. So far, I'm 30 minutes in. She's gone over their atrocious marketing and their atrocious pricing scheme. That tracks. I guess it was a strict sequel-themed hotel? Oh, no. Did they really do that? That's not what's keeping Star Wars alive, my guy. Oh, man. And by my guy, I mean Michael Mouse. $3,000 per person minimum? That's crazy for a 2-night experience. And it costs $350 million to $1 billion to build. So a bit of overhead. That's crazy. 2 nights for 5 months rent? Wow. That's crazy that that's 5 months rent. Oh, you gotta go having dinner. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Lilypad. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see one of your streams soon, dude. Have a good dinner. It's also crazy that that's 5 months rent. Have a good stream. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and Banana's here now. Hi. How are you, Banana? How was your vacation? Hola. Hi. It's so much cheaper to drop LSD and wave around and stick it home. I'm sorry, I didn't know where you were going with the LSD thing. I was like, what? Hilarious. You're also not freaking wrong, though. That's nuts. I kind of can't believe that. Just... I don't know why they think that's okay. You know? I don't get it. I don't get it. But Anna, we're talking about how, I guess the Star Wars hotel expected you to drop like $3,000 a person? Minimum? Or more? Craziness. It went all right. I'm happy to be back though. Nice. Hi Tyson, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, where's the... Oh, it's because I'm not doing it on the right layer. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Motion blur. Let's try this. That's kind of cool. Makes it maybe a bit too fuzzy though. We can clean that up after. Banana, where did you end up going for your little mini vacation? If you're cool with saying, of course. Do we like that? Do we leave it? It might make it look too fuzzy. That might be too fuzzy. Maybe a little bit of fuzz. Although that's kind of fun. No, I think I just do it manually. I just do it manually and I just suck it up and I do it. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, you know? In the States, we're on a long weekend. So it's like a little weird to be streaming right now, but like mostly just because my friends and stuff are off, but I'm having a good time hanging out with everybody. It's always a pleasure being here. I'm so glad that I don't know, I found the people that I have. You all are a blast to hang out with. I always enjoy my time here. How do I want to do this? I just want to make this really slightly blurry, you know? Just give it a little, like a little of that. Just a little bit. Maybe I make this even lower. I am experimenting with using the flow of a brush, and I think that has kind of been nice. Yeah, like just a little, that's nice. Just a little something, you know? 3,000 bucks for a Star Wars hotel? That's wild. I know, that sounds crazy to me. Like, I'm a Star Wars fan, but like, I got other things I could spend $3,000 on. And that's not even including travel. Like, I live close enough to Disney. I don't have to like, I don't know, book the freaking plane ticket. You know what I mean? Across the country. Nuts. Cool idea, but not for that money. 100%. A YouTuber dropped a 4-hour video essay, yeah, on the Star Wars hotel failure a few days ago. Oh, this is only a few days old. 5.5 million views. That's awesome. Good for them. Started watching on my lunch break, posted in Discord. Excellent. I definitely want to watch that. I went to Syracuse, New York. Oh, for a concert? You were only there for 2 nights? How did you like it in Syracuse? My husband's been there once or twice for work stuff. Once or twice? I'm fairly certain it was just once. I know where he's been. You're doing well. I'm glad, Tyson. I'm glad to hear it. Banana has a newfound hatred for America now. Oh no, after being here? I'm sorry. Listen, Banana, on behalf of my country, I know some of us can be really dumb, but some of us are nice. I'm really sorry. Whoever did that to you, I'll beat them up. Okay? I'll beat them up for you. That's the American way. Potentially? Oh no, you're serious? Then I'll actually beat them up. Send me to them. I'll do it. I just had a weird experience overall in Syracuse, to be honest. That sucks. Is that why you just said it was alright? Is it Memorial Day in Canada too? No, I'm at work today. We don't have Memorial Day, but we do have a Remembrance Day in November. Kind of the same idea. Oh, that's neat. We have Veterans Day in November that's like, we still get the day off for it. And it's always around my birthday, which is like, that's a good time. That's a good time. It's a nice excuse for me to do stuff for my birthday. My birthday is in the sweet spot of right between Halloween and our Veterans Day most of the time, and I'm always like, Halloween is my shit. Freaking love Halloween. Freaking love bats. I love Halloween. Okay, maybe I do just want this to kind of like fade into obscurity, right? Fading into obscurity doesn't have to be a bad thing. Can be good. That was not good. That took away from the painting. Guys, what you don't know is when I do these studies, I don't really know what's gonna look good and what's not. So you're watching the trial and error in real time. This is what painters do when they don't know their process yet, or they're trying out new things and they're just like, hey, what's this like? And you're just seeing that in real time. I like to think it's because I have the chutzpah to do that on Twitch. You know? Not a lot of people would, am I right? I'm being halfway facetious. I do get nervous to stream new things like this sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay, that's decent. I do think I'll leave these as they are, because I don't really want to draw the eye here. I do want to mess around with this. This is where I want the eye to go first. How are we going to do that? Negative, we had... Oh, Victoria Day, celebrating the very late Queen last Monday. And we have Remembrance Day in November, but it's only a holiday in some provinces. Oh, really? Which provinces have it and which don't? That's interesting. That'd be like only some states celebrating some days, I guess, but... Well, maybe that does happen. I don't know. Elizabeth. I would say that she's in a better place now, but that's a high bar to beat. By the way, I may be intermittent in chat since I'm in the office today. Oh my gosh, yeah, no worries. I totally understand, because Banana, a lot of times whenever I'm in your streams, it's like when I've been doing work later at night for the film I was on, and so I'd be like kind of present, kind of not. And I always feel the need to tell you that because I just like would drop out of the ether otherwise. So yeah, no worries. I feel thank you for coming in. I hope my ice cream recovers? What happened? I bought a big tub and I accidentally put it in the fridge after the first round? Rick, I did that before. It's a tough recovery, but I believe in you. Calling HR right now. Corporate work sounds chill as fuck. Everyone in Twitch is at work. Yeah, that's part of the reason I stream during this time. It's for like people like me and Alex who have like that white collar office job, and we just sit here and have our side, I call it my side monitor content all day. If I can provide anyone some side monitor content, that's a good thing. It means I've done my job. And I find art is some good side monitor content. It's also why I want to do Vampire Survivors in a hot sec. I feel like Vampire Survivors is some good side monitor content. And it's so easy to still talk with you all. That game is it's so well built for Twitch streams. That's another thing I'm finding is like right now, I'm barely doing art because I'm talking to you guys. I suck at multitasking. I don't know how anyone does it. But I want to get better at it, damn it. And I don't know how. So I'm trying to just like find games and activities to do where it's like not as difficult for me. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough finding that. Okay, that was bad. I don't like that there. I'm thinking instead we just have this guy. We have this guy bleed this way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I actually do kind of like that, but we change it up. We do the all the way down. Kind of wrap it around here. Yeah, let's try that. Nah, maybe not as much. Not as much as I thought. We'll really kind of get it out of here. Oops. Okay. I'd love to have time to chat at work. Oh yeah, but I bet I sneak in a quick hello from the freezers. Damn, that must be hard too, especially if you like your coworkers. Like, what if you just wanna, I don't know, not even like goof off or anything. Like you'd still be getting work done, but just like, what if you want to be friendly and build up that like camaraderie, you know, which is important in a work environment. I'd say. Okay, I see what that's doing. The edges are getting a little funny if I do that. So let's do it even lighter. But then my province observes Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, is a holiday, but British Columbia doesn't. Oh, weird. What is Boxing Day? Why is it the day after Christmas? I've always heard of that, but I didn't know it was the day after Christmas, or like what that's even for. It makes managing a team that works across Canada really awkward because I tell my BC team members that they can choose between Remembrance Day and Boxing Day, and they always pick Boxing Day. Interesting. Yeah, the days in between Christmas and New Year's are weird. If I ever own a company, we're just not doing those days. A lot of companies do that. I know quite a few animation studios will just decide, like, Alyssa, I jumped over a few messages. Did I really? Hold up. Sorry, hello? Oh, I see it. I'm sorry, this is that damn multitasking again. Okay. We all observe Remembrance Day as a very solemn day, but whatever reason some provinces like British Columbia, oh okay, I understand now, have decided it's worthy being a work holiday, and some like mine, Ontario, have decided it's not. My dad, your dad's work celebrates May the 4th? And they have it off every year as an extra holiday? That's amazing. I want to work for some nerds. What? Even the people who make that stuff don't celebrate that day. And this year it landed on a Saturday. Oh, they took a random Monday off instead? That's so nice. What the hell? But yeah, those days in between Christmas and New Year's, I know a lot of animation, and I think some gaming studios just go ahead and take those days off. They close up the offices because they know people are going to take off anyway. My Alex's job, though, you have to ask for those days off. Like, they're not included, but they're still basically like, everyone knows everyone's not going to be in the office those days. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a surprise at all. At all. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I don't want to add too many more soft edges. This is definitely nice. Whoops. But this is what we've added. This is before. We've added these layers. Yeah, I think that helps a ton. Particularly these three. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it. I think I'd rather move on to other things. Because what time is it? Hour and a half. I'm gonna do Vampire Survivors, baby. I want to do more of these on stream too. So I may do some of this tomorrow and then jump into a game as well. And not do it the whole time, just so my brain doesn't like conk out, you know? Wait, where was I in the messages? I'm gonna pick up on the right spot this time. Hold on. Okay, they always pick Boxing Day, days in between, yeah. Yeah, I started work on December 11th last year, and I literally did nothing for the first month because people were either away, or just simply not doing work, which is fair to be honest. Yeah, that's true. There's really the wind down to Christmas that I've noticed. Yeah, everyone just kind of like throws things to the wind, and they're just like, whatever, it's the end of the year. Ah. I know so many people who just take those days off in between Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, same. My company is not one of them, but so many people use vacation days during those times that they might as well. That's exactly the boat Alex is in and how his company works. We're not a productive people. Yeah, during those 3 business days. There's Rick telling me to read the messages. Thank you. Whoops. Honestly, I have no idea what Boxing Day is about anymore. Oh, really? That's kind of like us with Memorial Day. Like Rick was asking, like, I know it's for fallen soldiers, but it's also like colloquially, it's very much like summer, barbecue, go camping. Summer's here. Wear white again. Like that's a lot of what it's about now. It's a British thing, and Canada is pretty British in its origins, except for Quebec. But I love having the day off after Christmas. Yeah, for sure. I mean, any day. Listen, if you're going to give me a day off, I'll take it. There doesn't even have to be a reason, you know? Like, yeah, let's go. Let me just make sure this is saved, so I can pull this up later and export it. Some believing that it derived from the opening of alms boxes that have been placed in churches for the collection of donations to aid the poor. Oh, that would make sense the day after Christmas. Others, however, have held it came from the boxes of gifts given to employees on the day after Christmas. Interesting. So it is related to like the gift giving season somehow of Christmas though. Fascinating. I have never been given boxes of gifts from my employers. You haven't? I've gotten a bunch. Well, Rick, over here in the Americas, they work us to the bone, and if we're lucky, we get a pizza party. I'm just kidding. I'm sure everyone everywhere is worked to the bone just because that's the nature of the capitalist world we live in. Am I right? Am I right? No, I've never gotten a gift from a job before. Me sad now. It's okay, Banana. I haven't either. Memorial Day is a barbecue holiday. Yeah, it basically is. It 100%. It's barbecue summer camping. It's you're gonna get some burgers. You're gonna eat some watermelon. Wear your white. That's it. At McDonald's, we get a box of chocolates and a free McMeal coupon. Meh. Oh, okay. At one work, I got basically merch. Or... yeah, but that was a thermos and mug I needed. You know what? That's true. I did get merch gifts when I worked at Netflix. They did give us gifts. I'll say that. I guess I have gotten that. But never like a... I don't know. Merch is a good way to put it. We have a holiday in August just called Civic Holiday. Literally just, there should be a holiday in August. So fucking here you go. Civic Holiday. Hell yeah. That kind of sounds a bit like Labor Day. But also now whenever Labor Day comes, I'm really like, we have to fight for our rights. Hi, Miley. Hello, I was told there would be a Halloween costume contest here. Hey, I do want to dress up for Halloween this year. It's Halloween every day in my heart, Miley. Even if I don't seem like it, there's a little goth girl that lives inside my heart that loves Halloween. I hope you're having a good long weekend, Miley. We're in chat with a lot of Europeans and Canadians, but I know you're in the States, right? Happy Memorial Day. And we do an annual Secret Santa at McWork that I refuse to take part in. Oh yeah, costume stream. That's gonna happen. 100%. I want to have a work Christmas party one day. They seem so annoyingly fun. Yeah. I always wanted to like, oh, man, that was the one thing. I'm gonna go to just chatting now and pull up. We're gonna do Vampire Survivors. We're gonna do Vampire Survivors. Now the hour of painting is over. I used to really want to. There were a couple of parties that I almost flew out to LA for. Like I had dinner with my crew once and that was really fun. And then there was a rap party that I could have gone to, but it was like the way my schedule was working out, I would have flown out to LA from Florida, right? So that's not insignificant. It's like a 6-hour plane ride. It's very far. It's very expensive. And that was in a time when our finances were a bit more tumultuous. And it just wasn't like the wise decision to go out there and do that, you know? Just didn't seem smart. But I do like the vibe of like going to watch parties after production and stuff. That seems like fun. But also, kind of learning I'm such a homebody that it's not the end of the world. If I have to pick and choose between my lifestyle, what I want, I think me living in an area that is generally a little quieter, a little slower, is way more what I need than living in LA for the 1 or 2 times a year I would want to go to an event like that. Because I am a happy little introverted hermit. And I want to be a witch that lives in the mountains. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I want to do. Okay, let's put on Vampire Survivors. Change the title. Yeah, so the plan later is we're streaming again tonight. So I'm just going to fill in a little bit more time playing this game because I want to keep chatting and hanging out, and this is just a good way to keep that up. Do they? Isn't it just usually just drama and sexual harassment? Not always, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the Finns do Christmas parties different, Rick. Maybe. Yeah, open bar here is a dangerous concept. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put vampires in all caps. That gets the job done, right? That's fine. It's fine. We turn off the lo-fi. Vampire Survivors, the DLCs are so good. I haven't even... Oh man, I have to... I gotta get there. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. There's so much to play. And I'm struggling to keep up with it all. But anytime I can pull this bad boy out, I'm happy to do it. Alright, as always, let me know about the volume because we've been making some adjustments on stream lately. Most recently a noise gate, so we gotta figure out how that's going. But this should be good now, yeah? Hell yeah, let's go. New characters, weapons, worlds, it rules. Oh, okay, maybe I will get that. I wonder if it'll be on sale with the Steam summer sale's gotta be going on soon, right? I gotta do it. I want to be a witchy mountain girl too. You know, I might not be very far from that, and I want to. I want to pull that trigger so bad, and I might be closer than I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, giving me hours and hours worth of more stuff to do. Really? Then maybe I should do that. They have an Among Us DLC and a Contra DLC. I did hear about the Contra one. I didn't know about Among Us. Oh, they're only like $2? That's good. Has Percy recovered from the ear thing? You know, I think he has. His appointment for that is tomorrow. Like just before stream. If I'm late a teeny bit for stream tomorrow, that's why. You know why. It's at 11:30 and I go live at 1. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm hopeful. Literally like 2 days after getting the stuff in his ear last time, he doesn't itch his ears anymore. And also the cyst, because it was like 2 problems, right? His itchy ears, and we think they were kind of almost infected, like deep within the ear. And then he had a cyst on like his little ear flap. That's also like gone now. It just keeps flattening away and now it's like non-existent. So I am hopeful he's good. And I hope they say so. But we're still gonna go to that checkup. Like, even though we could probably get away with not going and just being like, yeah, he's fine now. I still just kind of like, you know, want them to run the tests. They can get so specific with what they find in his ear that like, I'd rather just really make sure we've squashed the bug, you know? What have been some of y'all's fave past Halloween costumes? You know, the last 2 years, I haven't done, like, a crazy costume, but I have done, like, I do a Call of Cthulhu Halloween one-shot with our big D&D group every year. And I always dress up as just, like, generic spooky DM. But I go all out, and, like, this last year, I had an all-black Victorian frock coat that I ordered with, like, black pants, black lipstick, and did my makeup all gothic. So I would say like some of my more recent like spooky DM ones I have a cloak that had sewn and made this year that I was thinking about using for a future one too. That'd be fun. Vampire Survivors has always been dirt cheap. This is true, it has been. I'm just a stingy motherfucker. I'm sorry. I own one of those suits that makes it look like a frog is carrying me on his shoulders. That's really fun when dancing. Rick, I would love to see pictures. No, ice suit, yeah. It's really fun. What about you guys? Tell me your costume stories. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah. So, okay. One of my friends, this was in college. I love him to death. He is very Filipino, and as such grew up in a very Catholic Filipino household, right? So, this backstory is important for the thing I'm about to tell you. When we were in college, he was Alex's roommate, but the three of us also basically like lived together for 2 years at one point. I kind of like unofficially moved in with Alex for like my last 2 years of college. Anyways, three of us lived together, and we go to this biscuit place for breakfast. And whenever you make your order, instead of asking like, oh, what's the name for the order, they ask you the question of the day. And one day we went, it was Halloween weekend before we all went home. And the question of the day was, what was your very first Halloween costume? And so you'd say that to the cashier, and then you'd go and stand in the waiting area for your food, and they would just yell out, you know, a bunny, a firefighter, a pumpkin, like whatever. And my friends, you hear them yell, a priest. And our friend Brent was like, that's me. And he walks up, and you could see everyone around us was like, what? And we didn't believe him. And so he showed us a picture of him as like a little bean Brent. And he was dressed up as a priest for his first Halloween, baby. It was hilarious. My friend also put on one of those air-filled sumo wrestler suits at a dance club. That looked hella fun. That does sound like fun. My top 3 over the years, I was Quail Man from Doug. Wait, Miley, you're unlocking like a memory that's been buried in my brain for a while. I totally forgot about Quail Man. Roxanne for a Goofy movie. I love Roxanne. Let's go. And Chucky from Rugrats. Nice. You got quite a few gingers in there, Miley. That makes my heart happy. As a ginger. A priest? Yes, he was dressed up as a priest, as a little newborn baby bean. That is what they did. I think it's hilarious. I dressed up as a Princess Fairy for the first few years. Yeah, I think I also did kind of like, well, not I. It's not like we get to pick what we want at that age, right? I think my very first one, I was a pumpkin, you know? It was just like a big puffy costume to match my big puffy cheeks. I think one year I was a bunny. Which is why I had those examples. It's what I remembered. I forget what I was after though. I remember some of my young costumes. Okay, the 101 Dalmatians came out when I was a kid, and I freaking love dogs. Like, I still love dogs, but I was like, I want to consume. Every moment of my life was consumed by this movie the year it came out. And so I dressed up as one of the dogs. I also remember when I was younger, one year I wanted to be Hercules, and I dressed up as Hercules, and I freaking owned that. Wasn't Meg, I was Hercules. I think I was Harry Potter at some point. Definitely remember getting a scar made on my forehead. That's cute. I could see, like, especially when Harry Potter was, like, so new back then, everyone was, like, I don't know, everyone was on that shit. I mean, they have been in the decades since, but, like, yeah, that was a big deal. What else have I been? Gotta get these guys, they're weak. The green guys? The lizard men? Kinda scary. Kinda giving me the heebs-jeebs right now. Oh my god, yeah, me too. I had a Gryffindor robe for a while and a cool wand. Heck yeah. I was a magical little child. Banana, I feel that too. I think that's part of the reason why, like, I joke around with my friends that, the things that we all loved as children, we kind of, like, outgrew a little bit or like lost our way as we kind of got like career goals. And for a lot of us, like a lot of my close adult friends now, we were all music majors together. Even if that's not what we do now, we went through music school together. And so we got like caught up in that one way or another. And now I would say only like 10 to 20% of us are still in the field of music for a living. And we all do something wildly different now outside of that. But one thing that remained constant is like whatever interest we had as a kid, whether it be like reading or like magic and fantasy or video games, like whatever, we've all kind of had like a return to form to that as adults. And we all say just kind of like how funny that is that like, I don't know, we're really like embracing that. And I don't know, if anyone has an issue with that, that's on them. Life is a lot happier living the way I want to live, you know? I actually do have a legit scar on your forehead. Whoa! Because I ran face first into a brick wall when I was 2. Wow. No, Rick, are you okay? I think I did that thing when I was a kid similar to that where I pulled on a wire of like a blow dryer on a counter and I didn't know what it was and I pulled on it and it fell on my head. I don't have a scar from it though. I wasn't the chosen one, but I was definitely special. I wasn't huge on costumes as a kid. I would just toss on a random mask and be like, give me candy. Didn't really get into costumes till I was an adult, actually. I feel that. I was into it when I was a kid, and then I went through like a phase kind of early where I like was almost embarrassed to wear costumes. I don't know, that whole like middle school, early puberty age of like, oh my god, I don't want to draw attention to me was strong at an early age. I didn't like speaking at a store because I did not want to draw attention to me. Like that's how like nervous and I don't know, weird I was, frankly. Because now it's like, I don't know, the older I've gotten, the more comfortable in my skin I've gotten. And then, yeah, with the costume thing, like, I'm so into cosplay now. Or, like, just making garments. I don't really have a lot of time to do it, unfortunately. But when I do, it's so fulfilling. And such a great way to fill in time. I feel that. I want to also get better at wigs. If anyone knows how to do wigs or makeup, I'm pretty decent with clothes. But, hey, feel free to drop that in the Discord, because your girl needs help. She doesn't know what she's doing with that at all. I've always such an ick with people that say you can't have fun as an adult. I know, right? Like, just let people do what they want. And if it's not bothering you, who gives a shit? I think it's always so important to maintain a sense of playfulness and fun within reason. Oh yeah, 100%. Especially if it's not like hurting anybody, you know, you're keeping up with responsibilities that you know, need to remain healthy or responsible. Like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And there's a lot of good stuff that's come from it too. Like, unfortunately, there's someone in my family that kind of doesn't understand the streaming thing. I don't even think they know I stream. And I know I don't do it like full time or anything. It's kind of like a fun extra thing at this point that I would love to see turn into something. But like I said, I just genuinely like hanging out with people. Oh, which one of these do I get? Probably this one, right? Okay. But one of them, I remember they came over to our house one day and they just like, we had on a streamer because that's me and Alex's main source of entertainment right now is like having a stream on in the living room. And she said something like, this is what this grown man does for a living. And I was like, oh, hey, actually, this is what a lot of people in our generation are really into. And like, I like it better than cable and a lot of other media out there. And I say that as somebody who works with and makes other media. Like, I consume film, TV, books, video games, podcasts. I do it all, and I can confidently say streaming has a lot to offer. But it's just funny sometimes, like, certain people or certain generations just kind of don't get it. And that's okay, but it does also It made me like, maybe I'm not gonna tell you that I stream. I was like simultaneously trying to like stick up for it while also being like, I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's okay. I suggest a garment making stream, but you may never finish the garment. You give chat too much attention. Please don't stop though, we crave it. Do I give you guys too much attention? Maybe, but I like hanging out. I feel like, okay, if anyone is here tonight, I am gonna warn you because I have to say this beforehand. We're doing Lethal Company with friends, and if that's the case, I'm only gonna be able to talk to you guys when I die, right? And it's like me alone, because I'm watching my friends and their shenanigans. So like, I'm sorry if I can't talk to you as much, but that's also what the Discord's for. Cable, at least where I'm at, is so unnecessary at this point. Yeah, and like honestly, cable to me is a little cringe. You know what I mean? Like, have y'all ever sat down and watched like modern commercials or reality shows on cable? I don't know, if you're gonna sit there and say streaming is cringe, I just think like entertainment can be that way in general, and it just completely depends on what you're into, your interests, etc. I'm really just staying in this one little area, aren't I? I don't need to go anywhere. I'm taking out all the lizard people now. That's really good. My mom still insists on having it, which is fair. No, I get it. My parents are the same. And I get all my entertainment from streaming and social media too. Yeah. Yeah, I basically... Twitch and YouTube fill up most of it. And then like a little bit when a new show drops. Like Fallout. My husband and I were really into Fallout when it came out. And then past that, not so much. We didn't really watch much. You better believe when Arcane Season 2 comes out, I'm gonna be on that shit. In fact, my first cosplay was a Jinx cosplay. I'm gonna like put on the costume, throw a freaking party. I'm gonna throw a watch party for it. I will be there for that on day one. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person that just like sits and like, oh, let's find a show to watch or a movie to watch. Because if I do now, I'm more likely to read a book. Or maybe game. But like, yeah, right now I'm way more likely to read a book. Uh-oh. Okay, they're getting a little tougher. I need to get in there. Let me in! Oh, God! Alright, the blue lizard people? A little scary. A little scary, not gonna lie. I don't like them. I don't like them! Poe, you gotta bob and weave, my dude. You gotta get out of here. Uh-huh. That's a lot. Okay, wait, where was I? Where was I? I remember my boss, who's the same age as me, saying, who is paying to watch someone else play video games? And I was like, oh, me, definitely me. No, me too. There was a while I was in the boat where I couldn't afford subs and stuff. And even right now, like, we are trying to save up. We have certain goals in the future where Alex and I are trying to, like, be very smart and, like, careful with our money right now. Given stuff coming in the future, I can be less like vague about that soon, but not yet. So yeah, I try to, whenever we have some free money, there's definitely like, there's like 2 or 3 streamers that he and I have watched for like years. One we've watched since like 2016, and we're like, well, he's provided us so much entertainment. Like, we want to help the dude out, you know? Like, he's done a lot. There's another guy that we watch, Jack, I think I've brought him up before, but Barb, where like he streams how many hours a day? And we have him on all the time in the background when like no one else is live. This is bad. This is bad. Holy shit, I gotta get out of here. This is bad. Stop it. I want it. No. I don't know how I got out of there. It's a good chest though. We did it. I need cable to watch Jeopardy and the Oscars. Really hard to justify the cost for those. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like maybe a couple of live sport events. For me, that's like the good of cable. This is pretty good. And if it weren't for the live sporting events, I don't know. I could go to friends' houses or bars even to watch sporting events. I don't know. My buddies always ask about shows, movie recs. when they get to me, and I always remind them that 90% of what I watch are streams. If I'm not, it's Criminal Minds reruns. Yeah, that too. I used to watch sitcom reruns all the time. Hi, Beefmaster. Welcome in. I hope you've had a good weekend. Happy Monday. FYI, those ornate circles are pressure pads triggering traps. Oh, enemies rushes in this. That's what was doing that? Jack, yo, I didn't know that. Thanks, man. Barbie, that dude never stops. He just had twins too. I know. I don't know how he did it. I remember he was like, yeah, guys, I might be gone for a while because I just had twins. This was back in December, guys. This guy had twins in December. And he streams from 8 in the morning to like 2 or 3 p.m., which is a lot. And then he'll take a break from like 3 to 7. And he streams again from 7 to like 10 or 11 at night. It is bonkers. And he did just have twins. I remember when he had him, he was like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to take some time off. You know, I'm gonna help my wife out with the kids, and you know, we have people coming over to help, but I really want to be there for them all. And just bad. He came back. It only took like a month. I thought he was gonna be gone for like 5 months. And he came right back, which makes sense because his wife was actually able to quit her job because his streaming took off. So he's like the sole breadwinner. So he's also worried about providing. It's like the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Hey, Banana, how do you say your name? I always see it spelled. Is it Beata? Beata. Beata? I don't know what it is. Yes, well, plan to stream today, but later because I had to help my mom's aunt and her house clean up. Nice! Now I'm wrecked and hands with blisters all over. First time seeing this game, looks insane. Yeah, it is. It's a ton of fun though. And as Jack has brought up, it's pretty dang cheap. I always joked around and called this my bus stop game because it's a really good way to kill just like 10 minutes at a time. When you get good, you kill up to 30 minutes at a time, but like, yeah, just good times. Totally recommend it. Vampire Survivors. Oh. I'll go for the cross. I won't do the pentagram this time. I need as much help as I can get, let's be real. If we take the gems off the field, I'm kind of screwed. Big screwed at this point. My coworker has 3 kids. One of them is like 5 months old and he works full time at the same hellhole I do. I don't know how people do it. I see him online now. Yeah, 4.4k viewers. You only get that constant streaming because his fellow... Yeah, Mario streamers don't pull anywhere close to those numbers. Oh, really? They don't? I know Pooh doesn't, and Pooh's pretty big in the community, right? Grand Pooh Bear? And time off his murder on a streamer, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. I know, especially when you're a full-time streamer that, like, I know he has a YouTube channel, but, like, he doesn't do, like, separate YouTube edits the way a lot of people do. And I feel like that also can make or break, you know, a streamer and what they do. Streamer versus, like, a general content creator. Which, speaking of guys, I'm starting to work on YouTube things are in the works now, too. That's exciting. I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to, like, put myself out there more. I think I'm ready. I just gotta sit down and make it now. I don't think any of it will be gaming stuff though. I don't know, maybe. If I get enough funny clips, then maybe I could do like clip compilations. I feel like a lot of it's gonna be more like vloggy and art stuff. But who knows? Twitch is just, it's just so good and easy to game on Twitch and hang. This is like a hang session for me. I really gotta get up here, please. Please. Okay. He has periods of weeks where every time I see him, he goes, yeah, X-Kid is sick. I slept like 2 hours. Yeah! I have no idea how he does it. Because I don't know, sometimes I think I'm just like soft, I guess. I don't know. If I was that sick and had twins to take care of and then throw in an 8-hour stream. I mean, maybe he's got the stamina for it, right? He's been doing it for so long, but it blows my mind. You weren't too far off. It's Beata. So it's Beata. Or Beata. Shit. I don't know. It's one of those. Thank you for helping me. When I play Vampire Survivors, I literally see gems when I close my eyes during times of the day I'm not playing. Jack, how often do you play this game still? Especially with the DLC now. Does it still just like permeate your mind at all times? Oh my god, we're getting sideswiped. There's a drive-by. I also have, just so you guys know, in the future, I have no idea if like when or if this will ever happen, but I have saved all of my VODs from Twitch. Maybe like after my first 3 weeks, so not quite all of them, but basically all of them. And I have them on a YouTube channel. They're just privated right now, and the channel appears empty, but they're saved in the great cloud beyond, so that one day, they can be released into the wild. You guys can see. Wow, remember how old this was? Look how different things were. Wow. Wow. That's kind of the idea. But all of this is out there. All of the... Remember Lump and the Spectator? They live in the Great Cloud. They exist right now in the Great Cloud beyond on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know when all that's gonna happen. But I got fun plans, so... It'll come eventually. Like my death, apparently. This is looking more and more dicey each passing second, doesn't it? It's not looking good for us. But there's that. That might have been dumb. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for that. Doop. Only Grand Pooh Bear pulls 1 to 2.5k viewers second to Barb. Oh, the rest are consistently under 800 at best. Wow, I didn't know that. I found Grand Pooh Bear through his, he does some funny stuff during his charity streams, because I don't watch Mario at all. I found Barb through horror games. So I watch more of his, like, Souls-likes or his horror games, but I have him on during Mario stuff often, because like I said, he streams during a time of day when no one else does, and he's consistent. He does not miss, and I understand how important consistency can be. Especially for, like, side monitor content. Like, if I am painting or doing a class or when I was doing work for my film, yeah, the consistency is great. Which is also why, I'm not gonna lie, that's part of the inspiration for me trying to be consistent and wanting to add more to my schedule soon. Because, like, I don't know, I get it. Being able to rely on that kind of entertainment and just someone being there, it's nice. I really gotta find some floor chicken. Hey, anybody got some floor chicken? Damn it, there wasn't any in there. Please! I need some chicken. It's a grave situation. Oh my god, these green guys are just, they do not stop. The green skeletons do not stop. They have no chill. They have no chill! Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm done. It's over. there was no hope. Gonna leave a lurk. Oh, thanks, Beefmaster. Gonna prep for stream at 7. Oh, nice. See you. I don't think I'll be able to join you because I think I might be streaming at 7 again too. It's a long story, but maybe I'll raid you or something. Beef. Good luck. Happy streaming. A little probs. Compare that to YouTube, which is one-way attention. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I am interested in YouTube as a medium too. I feel like there's a lot I could do there. And then maybe with YouTube and Twitch, like they could kind of feed into each other. That I do love that about Twitch is the instant feedback I get from you guys. Ooh, we got a new character. What? That's what we're doing right now. We're doing her. We're doing it. Oh, head pat. I don't know if I have head pats, but Beefmaster, right back at you. Happy streaming to you too, dude. Okay, until recently I hadn't played it for a few months or more, but my to playlist dried up. Oh, so you returned to it. That's kind of why I started streaming this too. This was a great, like, I just want to fill in some time and hang on stream. I feel that. No longer platinumed. Oh, do the DLC, so you got back to work? I still have such a far way to go on this, though. But the DLCs are probably in my future. Assuming you can private shorts, you can export all your Twitch clips super easy. It's actually a built-in feature to Twitch. I can put a guide in the Discord. Yeah, feel free. I've downloaded some of them, and then I was just going to go in a video editor and kind of make them a little more, you know, edited friendly. I don't really know how I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, anything you guys want to throw my way as far as, I don't know, things to help the stream, potential, like, YouTube stuff, whatever, throw it my way. You guys have a lot of good ideas, and I feel like you're the reason the stream has improved a lot. If I'm being frank. A lot of these things have been y'all's ideas. Yeah, or like helping with quality and stuff. Oh, the bird! I love the bird. So we can save this too if you want. Yeah. I want to go get my ice cream, but I'm afraid it will teach me the necessity of divorce, as in some things can't be repaired. Frank? I thought you were Alyssa. Frank's my middle name. Whoa, the big bird's crazy. To be frank. That's true. You know, if you're named Frank, you must get that joke a lot, huh? Like, oh, Frank. Poor guy. We've got the ebony wings. Guys. Okay, my goal, this might be my last run, because I am streaming again later. If you level up these birds all the way, you get the rainbow bird. You get the gay bird. And I love it so much. I really want them. I really want the rainbow bird. Hey, speaking of rainbows and gay, it's almost Pride Month too. Happy Pride, everybody. Oh, but these suck. I could go for candelabra. Let's go for that. Rainbow bird is crazy. I love rainbow bird. But Peach and Ebony on their own are a pain until they're leveled up. Yeah. I feel like there are worse ones, but you're right. It's a bit of a slog for the rainbow bird. Hell yeah, Miley's Pride. Wait, are you Ace? I'm Ace too. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't know that. Fellow Ace, let's go. Her parents said to the nurse, to be frank, naming is hard. And a miscommunication took place. Yep. That's me, baby. Ah! I'm actually Demi, to be specific. I'm not full Ace, but we respect everyone here, damn it. Alright, should I go for... See, what I tend to do is if I go too fast to the treasures, I don't get the level ups, which I've learned is bad. You know what I'm saying? I need to get... God, this is kind of bad right now. I need water. Yeah, I need a level up. I need a level up stat. Give me the jewels. This is... I need garlic. Oh, I need garlic. I'm so used to starting with garlic. It's such a privilege. And this is bad. These options suck ass. Okay. Oh yeah, Rick, let me know if your ice cream is fixed. If you were able to get it. Gotta find the sweet spot of jewel farming and moseying to the collectible. Yeah, I know, and right now, clearly my strat's it's not happening. It's not going good. Yeah, every June 1st, I put out a post-friendly reminder. I think all y'all are cute as fuck. Not trying to get in your pants, though. Your fridge, maybe. Happy Pride. Miley, I'm so looking forward to that. I'm going to expect it in June. Oh god, this is... The last run was better, wasn't it? I know we're only 2 minutes in, but this is... We're already at the green lizard, guys. This is not good. I should have picked different weapons. I shouldn't have gotten excited about the rainbow bird. Why did I get excited about the rainbow bird? I was foolish. Maybe we could do the old loop-de-loop. You know? God damn it. I thought I had more space. I thought I had more space! I thought I had more space. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, yeah, like this, and we loop. We loop. Oh, this is so... You hate to see it. You hate to see it. It's not good. If you wait too long, you won't get there because the map will be too clogged. Oh no, really? Wait too short and you'll get demolished? Yeah. I can already tell this isn't the run. We're gonna have to try again later. I'm off to meetings and you'll probably be gone by my time back. Hopefully I'll be in chat tonight. Yay! Yeah, Jack, happy meetings. Good luck. I hope to see you, but if not, I will see you around. I'm kind of glad you're not witnessing the end of this awful run. So, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this is bad. Guys, we might have to go out on a bad note. This is probably my last run, too. You know what? Where are we? We're here? I'm just gonna go for it, right? I'm just gonna go for it. Like, you know what I mean? We know we're gonna die anyway. We might as well just, like, make the most of it. We'll bob and weave what we can. Okay, we'll get past this guy. And then if we... Uh-huh. I think this is what the green arrow is pointing to, but I kind of want to go over here. Maybe we can make it. Is that copium? That might be some copium, huh? That was bad. That was bad. This is bad. Okay, did I go too far? No, we could still make it. I still got you on. I'm still kind of witnessing. No, it's bad. I'm just making the trash run for the question mark at this point. It's only something I've really discovered and accepted about myself for the last several years. Still trying to figure it all out. Hell yeah, Miley. I'm kind of in the same boat with that. That's cool. That's a very beautiful thing, dude. That's awesome. The Frodo strat. How dare you? Mostly just spent a lot of time thinking I was just broken until then. Oh, wow. Yeah, I always said like my journey with it, I think is so much easier, or was so much easier than a lot of other people's, because like I'm in a very, this is bad, straight passing relationship, right, with Alex. That made it easy. And also, I'm not like full ace, I'm demi. And it also kind of worked out because like I've been with Alex since I was 14 years old. And it just so happened that that worked out. But there's like no guarantee that that could have, you know? So like I really feel for people because I was like confused about it some years ago. But then I was like, oh, wait, you know what? No, this makes sense. But again, my situation made that like hella easy in comparison to what I think a lot of other people go through. But it's a beautiful thing the more you discover about yourself, so kudos, I'm happy for you. Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh my god, please! We're right on top of it. Oh my god, it's a coffin. No, do I have to? No! I'm gonna die? What do I have to do? I forgot how to do this. I forgot? Did I... Did I have to survive? That wasn't it. Gang, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. That's what we're going out on. We're just buying stuff. That's it. That's the stream. I wrote a few places, or sorry, I wrote a few pieces about it over the years. Maybe I'll post them in the disc. Heck yeah. I'd be honored to read them, but also only whatever you're comfortable with too. Like I totally understand. Let's get, yeah, let's get more speed. Yeah. What else can we get? Sure. This would be nice. All right. GG, gang. GG. I am Googling terms, but this is made difficult by the fact that there seems to be a book series called Demi and Ace. That's hilarious. I did not know that. Ace is like, I feel like it's one of the ones that people know very little about, so I find myself explaining to people as well. Hold on, let me close this. Sorry, I sucked at that final run of Vampire Survivors. We're just gonna put back on the chill beats. It's fine. Chill beats be back. It's good. Yeah, Demi and Ace are Ace is basically like this big spectrum, right? And it's a level of not experiencing sexual attraction, which is very different than sex drive or libido or any other kinds of attraction. It's a very specific thing in itself. And to be Demi is like somewhere along that spectrum, because some people feel nothing at all and they're like Ace. You have like gray aces that it's like super rare, or they consider themselves on the spectrum, but they're not like a hard ace. Demi is someone who only experiences sexual attraction specifically when they're very close with somebody. Like they cannot feel that way about somebody unless they know them or have like a bond with them, which is where I fall. That's a really easy and simple way to put it. But there's a whole lot of stuff in between. It's quite vast, to put simply. But yeah. Alright, cool. This was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm gonna put this in the Discord now, just so people who weren't here know. But I hopefully streaming tonight at 7 p.m. I'll put it in for whatever your time zone is. I have a way to do that now in Discord, so I'll go ahead and do that. It's gonna be Lethal Company with me. Alex will be there. You know him. You love him. And it's gonna be two of my friends from music school, and they're a bunch of band nerds. So fellow band nerds will be there. It'll be fun though. Alex will be the only competent one there, so you better believe it's gonna be funny. The only reason we wouldn't stream it is if sound issues occur, and if that's the case right before the stream happens, I'll say something on Discord so everyone's just in the know. But that's the plan. I don't mean this is all a derogatory term, but this reminds me of the Force with the Jedi, Great Jedi, non-Jedi Force users, etc. Yeah, it kind of is. I honestly feel like Ace... People who are Ace are still trying to kind of like, you know how even trans and non-binary terminology has evolved even within the last 5 years, and especially 10 years? Like the way we use pronouns, or like cisgender versus transgender, right? Like those words didn't exist when I was in college, or if they did, they were like up and rising. I feel like Ace is gonna be something that evolves like that more, because there are a lot of people out there that are still like, Ace isn't a thing, or like, that's not real, blah. So yeah, I think there's a lot of growth to be done with that, and I bet we will see that in the time to come. I explain it to people like this: do you ever see a really dope, beautiful piece of art? You don't want to fuck that though, right? That's me. Yeah, I read a book about the Ace perspective a while ago, and that opened up my eyes to like, oh yeah, that is me. Yeah, it's that same way. The idea of like doing that is like, it's weird. It's weird for me. Unless it's with a very certain person, which is why I'm Demi. It's a lot to explain. But there are some good books about it out there. And maybe I could drop one or two in the Discord if I remember. I'll do that. There was another video. Fuck, it was a video essay on something. This is why we have the reminders channel. Oh man, Alex carrying the team. He will be. That poor man's back. Yeah, get ready. I know you'll be asleep, Rick, but if you watch the pod, it'll be there. I get what you mean. It's still being hashed out, maybe. Yeah, it definitely is. There's a lot of, I don't even know how you describe it. It's a spectrum. That's the easiest way I could do it, but there's a lot of just gray area to it, literally. Fingers crossed for insomnia. Well, I want you to, stay healthy too, damn it. I want you to take care of yourself. The VOD will always be there. And hopefully, if this goes well, we may do this more often. But who knows? Or at the very least, maybe Alex and I can do something. If you guys aren't there today, I will health is overrated. If you guys aren't there tonight, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow too. And I think tomorrow is going to be either Baldur's Gate or Stardew Valley. I want to do like game stream. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to hold off on a raid today because I will hopefully be doing more later. All right, see you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you tonight. I hope that all works. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow or sometime soon. Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. I so appreciate it. You have no idea. You freaking rock. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you guys for being here. Seriously, it's heartwarming when you guys come to my streams. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.